Our project is Digital Battleship. You can see here a starting screen for both players. In this case, the left LCD is player 1 and the right LCD is player 2. In order for the game to start, a player selects start and it must wait for both players to press start. When both players press start, a 6x7 grid is initialized. At this point, a player can start placing their ships. As seen at the bottom of the screen is the current ship size to be placed. At this point, you can select a square that'll be highlighted as purple. In order for you to place a ship, you specify the ending point. When you highlight a square, you have to pick a valid square in order for a ship to be placed. In this case, the size is too small. Now, it changes to 2 ships, which can now be placed on the board. Same thing goes for player 2. Now that the board's initialized, you have one screen that displays its own ships and the other screen which goes to what we call a hit map. This screen now has a green bar on the bottom indicating that it's their turn. At this point, player 1 is now allowed to select any square on the map to fire at player 2. In this case, this will be a miss. There's no ship in there, and both screens display a white dot indicating that it was a miss. As you can see, the screens update. Player 1 can now see their maps, and player 2 has the green bar at the bottom indicating that it's their turn. In this case, we'll be hitting one of player 1's ships. You can see a red dot appears. When a red dot appears, that indicates a hit. The same thing will happen for player 1. And gameplay goes back and forth. In between turns is a 3-second delay, so both players are aware what happened during that turn. When a ship is sunk, both of the tiles turn into red squares. The gameplay continues just like this. We'll keep playing until player 2 wins, so we can show you the end game. Player 2 is now 1 move away from a win. Now, when we hit this remaining square on player 2's screen, player 2 will now have won the game, and that will be indicated on their screen by a W, and the loser will have an L. After 5 seconds, both players will be presented with the restart option. If either player presses their restart button, the game will be taken back to its ready and start state.